Yo! Welcome back guys to Santa Polly Reviews. Let's get into this review. Babygirl. So this movie is directed by the same director that directed Bodies. Helena Regine. She has done amazing work when it comes to these two films. Obviously there's a lot of mixed reactions when it comes to this film. With the critics loving it and then the audience being kind of mixed about it. And the sole reason is because of the sex concept of this movie. This film is about Nicole Kidman's character Romy, who is a power CEO, a woman of power. She gets into this affair with this intern, Harris Dickinson, or more like Harrison Dick Insider. Woo! Am I right? Right? Harris Dick Insider, right? Okay. It's basically 50 Shades of Grey. If 50 Shades of Grey was a good film. Nicole Kidman, one of her best performances of all time, I would say honestly, from all her work that she has done, which I haven't seen much of her work, but the work that I've seen her, the performance that I've seen her in other films, doesn't compare to what she performed in this film. She just does an amazing job of basically being powerful, but also being being submissive. Antonio Banderas' character, I gotta say, his supporting performance was honestly very good, especially towards the end of the film, where he just kind of goes at it. He just plays his character and just goes all out when it comes to it. The cinematography is absolutely stunning. There's some scenes in this film where there's obviously overhead shots of basically the family. It gives you this atmosphere of a good suburban family. The score was absolutely ear-inducing, of just pure astonishing work. These grunts and moans that's basically remixed into this instrumental, and it's so good when it comes to some of the scenes that this score goes on, because you feel the intensity of the sex that's in this film. There are some parts where they do try to make it funny, like jokes and stuff like that, which it works. All in all, I just have to say that being a guy and just being in a society that sometimes doesn't take itself seriously, honestly, nowadays, I gotta say this film obviously does take itself serious, of kind of making the audience feel awkward, but at the same time making the audience say, hey, you know what? This is what sex is, the symbolism and just the concept of intensity of power and kink. Would I say it was the best film for 2024? Not really. I thought it was a good film with a good lesson, with a good concept, with a good cast, especially Nicole Kidman. Without further ado, of course, guys, let's do this. Babygirl. Do I recommend it? Absolutely yes. Now, obviously, if you go see this film with your parents, it is gonna be awkward. I'm just gonna say it. Unless you and your parents are cool when it comes to the sex stuff, and if you're not, then I probably would not see it with your parents. Score, I would give it a 8 out of 10. So that is all for the review. What do you guys think about Babygirl? Did you see it? Did you like the concept of having all the sex stuff? Put your opinions in your comments down below. I have been Polly. This has been Santa Polly Reviews. Bye bye guys.
We come to this place for magic.